Welcome to the channel English Guidance by Shashi Sir. Today we will know about the chapter Mijbil the Otter, whose author is Gavin Maxwell. Let's continue. Gavin Maxwell lived in a cottage in Camasferna in the West Highlands in Scotland. He was fond of keeping pets. After the death of his pet Jenny, he was too sad to think of a dog again. The author was in Basra city of Iraq on a visit. There one of his friends presented him an otter. He took his otter to England where he had a flat of his own. He had some interesting experiences during the journey from Basra to Paris and London. Early 1956, Gavin Maxwell went to southern Iraq. He decided to keep an otter as a pet instead of a dog as the place. He was living in Camasferna, which was ringed by water. The author's friend suggested that he should get one from the Tigris marshes, as there were plenty of otters there. They went to Basra to collect their mails, but the author's mail had not arrived. When his mail arrived, he went to his room and found 2 euros. They bought him an otter from the Tigris marshes, which is looked like this. This is the Tigris marshes. The otter, which looked more like a dragon, completely changed his life. He was covered with mud, which took months to shed. This is the picture of an otter. The author named it Mijbil. Aloof at first, he soon started taking an interest in his surroundings. He enjoyed playing with water in the bathtub. The author feared how he would fly with Mijbil to England, as the British Airlines would not allow animals. Finally, he booked a flight to Paris and from there to London. Mijbil had to travel in a box. Mijbil was not used to that and tried to get out by tearing the inner lining. In the process, he had cut himself badly and was covered with blood. The author had to take him on the flight in that very way. He took air hostess in his confidence, and she advised him to keep Mijbil on his knee. Soon Mijbil disappeared from his box and created a commotion in the plane as people thought it was a rat. You can see the pictures. This was the condition. Mijbil and the author stayed in London for a month. Mijbil played for hours with toys like ping pong balls, marbles, rubbers, fruits, etc. The author used to exercise Mijbil on a lead outside. Mijbil would often take the author towards a primary school and gallop on its wall, much to the amusement of the pupils and distraction of the teachers. People wondered what kind of animal he was. Some thought it was a seal, others a squirrel, a walrus, a hippo, a leopard, etc. The author, however, awarded the highest marks to a laborer who stared at Mijbil and demanded to know exactly what it's supposed to be. See, this is the picture of the laborer who was working. The story explains the bond of the author and his pet otter and the series of incidents that happened during their journey to London. Thank you very much for watching. If you like my video, please do like, share and subscribe my channel, The English Guidance by Shashi Sir. Thank you.